America Brave New World. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. It's not top tier Marvel, but it's very exciting, very enjoyable, and it proves why Sam Wilson makes a great humanized Captain America, no super soldier serum required. Anthony Mackie throughout this movie equally showcases how great he is as Captain America the hero, and also as Sam Wilson the man. I also love the vibranium and Wakanda tech in his suit. It makes for some very impressive action scenes. He has great chemistry with everyone in the cast, especially Torres, Isaiah Bradley, President Ross, and one other person who I won't mention here. Cameo, Wired Up. Torres is a new Falcon, and Isaiah Bradley were great in this movie as well. But of course, the highlight was Harrison Ford, who did a great job taking over as Thunderbolt Ross, now president, and also now, is it even a spoiler at this point? If you've been wanting to see an angry Hulk on the big screen again, Red Hulk got you covered, man. Rage and destruction everywhere he steps. Hulk is back. Now in red. He's like a big angry Kool-Aid man. I loved all the action scenes in this movie, especially the aerial fights between Cap, Falcon, and some aircrafts. That stuff was great. And there's one scene with Cap and a missile that would make the Fast and the Furious franchise jealous. But overall, the movie definitely goes for a more serious tone, only leaving the jokey jokes to genuine character interactions. And while it's not as good as Winter Soldier, it definitely has that political intrigue vibe going that I appreciate. And I appreciate that it was a movie that told its own story as opposed to just being a setup for MCU multiverse stuff. There's nice subtle themes in here about acceptance, accountability, responsibility, and the one thing that I really appreciated, the black excellence of Sam Wilson as Captain America mixed in with his personal pressures of perfectionism and imposter syndrome. Sam accepted the mantle of Captain America in his TV series. Now in this movie, he's fighting his internal fears of if he can live up to the task. He feels like he can never fail, never make a mistake. He's even questioning if he should have taken the super soldier serum. And it doesn't help when you have characters like Ross who want to work with you again, reform the Avengers, take photo ops, but at the first moment of disagreement, shots in your face, "You're no Steve Rogers." I felt like a slur when he said that. As a black man with similar feelings, I could sense those themes in this movie. However, I wish the movie was more direct in saying those things itself stronger. There's almost this feeling throughout the film that they want to say it flat out, but right when they're about to, they kind of pull back a little bit. Sometimes you gotta say the quiet part out loud, especially when the Falcon and the Winter Soldier television series had no problem saying it. Also, for a movie that keeps advertising itself like it's gonna be some deep conspiracy theory going on, the result in this thing is actually pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and also a semi-sequel to The Incredible Hulk from 2008. Still interesting intrigue, never got bored with it, just more straightforward than I thought it was going to be. And the after credit scene, pretty generic. It's just basically a scene that says something's coming. Doesn't say specifically what it is. But even with a few flaws, Captain America Brave New World is a very fun action thriller held up by the great performance of Anthony Mackie and most of his supporting cast, alongside a really cool suit and some badass action. Solid film, worth the watch. Really enjoyed it. Captain America Brave New World.
Yo, so that's another, now, I think I'm seeing a theme here, bro. And I'm going to take this moment to do something that I would never do because of my level of respect. But I think, Steph, I think you're missing the theme of this movie. All right? Because he even says in the movie, Ty, you quoted it earlier, am I enough? You know, the plight of a black man to have to be perfection in order to be considered is one that I think we've had to fight for so long. And I think that this movie tackles that head on. And there will always be somebody who will say, nope, just this close. Here's the one thing you're missing. And I think that this movie did a great job of illustrating how that's a fucked up mentality to have in some instances. Again, I'm not here to, to go. I'm not coming at you. I'm not saying you're wrong, as obviously we all have our opinions and they're valid, and we appreciate and honor and respect all of them. With regard to the opinion towards this black man being fit enough to play Captain America, I think that your opinions fall in line with what they expected people to think. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why they ended up making the movie with a lead actor like Anthony Mackie, because it needs to be shown that it can be done. I don't want personally to live in a world where only faces that look AI generated are the lead role, especially as it pertains to the thousands of black men that are definitely capable. I think of Michael. I think of my man that played. Oh man, I cannot believe his name is escaping me right now. But he played Omar in The Wire. Michael. What is it again? Somebody
I know who you're talking about.
Give the name. I know Omar. And when I remember when I saw Omar on the screen playing in that role of the playing Michael K. I want to say it's Michael K. Man, I'm messing it up.
Williams, right?
It is something like that. Somebody please correct me.
Yeah, it is.
When I saw him playing that role, I remember seeing that scar in the middle of his face, right? Thinking, damn, man, I hope he gets to play more roles, because that's a fucked up, situation. But I'm happy he didn't let this stop him from pursuing, even greatness as a Hollywood. Flash forward, he goes on to star in some of the best roles we've seen, Lovecraft Country included. You know what I'm saying? And I would hate for somebody to not give him a chance because of whatever it was that caused that scar, for he don't have a perfect face. I also look at the girl that played Precious, not to keep it towards just men. And I remember when Precious got her Academy Awards, there was people that were saying, well, I hope she enjoys this moment because she ain't gonna get no more roles, Gabrielle Sidibe. And in my head, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I would love, is she going to play the lead character in an action film? Maybe not. But I hope that we don't say, look, she's not attractive enough to give a lead role in a film. Therefore, let's keep her as a side character. So I'm not, again, this isn't me coming. I'm not, Steph, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to Steph comment, but for those who are like saying, look, Anthony Mackie, you're not enough. I think that Disney and Marvel was like, we get it. Yeah, we get that. But we're going to come directly at that thought process. We're going to come directly at that mindset because we disagree. And I think, honestly, that they did consider that mentality. And so I'm interested to hear what you say after you see the movie. Okay, Steph.
That I have come at my assessment from a very shallow point of view. And you know what, Vince? If this film is making Black men feel like they're enough, I'm all for it. If Anthony Mackie is making Black men feel like you're enough, I can do nothing but fully support that. So I stand corrected. If that's the outcome,
Yeah, okay. All right, Steph. I wasn't trying to change your point of view, Steph. So I hope you don't take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I know you're extremely insightful, so I'm not concerned about, whether or not you think I'm, trying to come at you. But I'm glad that it sounds like you may have had at least some insight, to provide some context for the perspectives. And I believe that Ty and I in this particular me specifically, I ain't gonna lie, because Ty's a heartthrob. Let's just keep it real. Like the nigga over here, he got long hair. The nigga look like goddamn nigga.
Not a heartthrob, bro.
Nigga, goddamn nigga.
Look at this.
Look at this nigga. Nigga, let us see the locks, nigga. Remember,
no,
like when you take off your hat, does the hair come with it? Nigga, Ty's a heartthrob, man. Let's quit acting like that, bro.
Stop it.
Material.
Hi.
Stop it.
Beautiful. Legitimate.
Hi. But now, like
his wife is so lucky to have such a beautiful chair to sit on. Look at that. Look at blushing.
What's that? Is that your heartbeat inside? Okay, all right. Go ahead and get your body here. So yeah, man, I do believe that is a perspective. Yeah, yes. Yo, Minnie hit it. I know this ain't your favorite person, but yes, that's the comment. We are Mackie. We are average nigga. We are 7. We are 8. We are, oh my God, he ain't good enough. We are, you don't deserve that woman. Look at you. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we fighting back like yes. So yeah. I'll leave that at that. And yeah, I think that the moral of the story, as we kind of flip into Invincible a little bit, and hope we don't lose everybody who's watching. Shout out to everybody who's on Twitter, Twitch, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and on the Instagram. Oh shoot! Did I hit the Instagram button? Fuck! I did it again. Damn it!
Yeah.
Yo,
no, it says we're live on Instagram.
I need. Does it?
It's up there.
All right. Well, hopefully, man. I always be forgetting, man. Anyway, yes, man. We're gonna move this a little bit forward, but the moral of the story is, everybody. It seems that overwhelmingly the majority of us, all of us who've actually seen the movie, have positive things to say about it.